the instrument is like we use 8 instruments in capoeira. So 3 berimbaus, 2 pandeiros, 1 atabaque, 1 agogô, and 1 reco-reco. The most important one is the berimbau, because they command the rhythm, and if you fight, if we dance in capoeira, we have to follow the rhythm.
I like play berimbau because the different things, the song, and it's more beautiful. You can make me very happy.
I like atabaque because I know how to play and make me like it's funny play and make me happy. Because of the capoeira and because it's more funny than the other instruments. Like you play, you can do a lot of things with these instruments. I've played these instruments 6 months.
Me too, I play for 6 months.
If you see like all the instruments I have here, I make myself. I don't buy my instruments. So it's not only learning how to play, but it's also learning how to make the instrument, how to tune the instrument. It's more strong than only learning how to play piano, flute, things like that. You're not learning how to make the piano. The music in capoeira, like when the Portuguese, they bring the African slave to Brazil, they not allowed to practice any martial arts, any fight, anything. So the only thing they can allow to do, like they can express the culture, the music. They have to disguise capoeira and make capoeira look like dance. Capoeira is created 500 years ago in Brazil by the African slave. It's one fight for freedom. So when they come from Africa, they already have their music, they dance and the rhythm, but they got mixed with Brazilian, like Indians, and also we have our rhythm together. So it's very good fusion, like African music and Brazilian music. And so berimbau, like the way they use the berimbau in Africa, it's completely different from the berimbau we have in Brazil. It's pure Brazilian style, it's Brazilian music.
I'm playing the instrument back about 6 years ago. I started playing because it is required in our orchestra. Then there's a part that's written for this Hulusi. So as a wind player myself, so I have to actually pick up the Hulusi itself and to learn to play. Well, basically Hulusi itself is an instrument that comes from Yunnan, and it's part of one of the tribe called the Miaozu. And it says hulu. Hulu is this shape like fruit-like instrument. So Hulusi itself comes from there, and it is actually used for festival when they actually sing and celebrate during their celebrations and stuff. Yes, it actually has a very unique sound, and this sound can never be found in any parts of any instrument. Hulusi itself is not a mainstream instrument like you say, because it's actually quite a limited range of notes they can actually play, only about 1 octave and a few notes more. But people still write this in orchestra because of its unique sound and its tone color. So this tone color is something that can never be replaced by any other instrument. Something different about this instrument is it actually has this drone and these 2 pipes that actually creates a continuously sounding note. And I open this one, go, and the other one, so. So it gives a very rich sound, and it's usually used for celebration, like I said earlier. So when I close this up, it only produces the tube for only one.
What I know about the cajon is that last time when in the past in Peru, they actually have African slave in that place. Actually, the government there, they took away such authority, so they have no way to communicate. And the box drum, the crate drums, is the only thing that's left in the cell. Yeah. So they actually use this to play and communicate. And from there, in the modern days now, we actually improvise the whole cajon and the whole traditional meaning about the cajon into a modern society. It produces a very nice sound. We can actually replicate a little of the drum set, the Western drum sound. And as we are playing, we can actually bring the cajon along everywhere you go. So most of the people would just know that we can actually probably only produce two tones like the bass, the slap. But if you really look into it and you really look deep into it, you can actually start to examine different kind of sound using different pressure, different tonality, and of course with the different style of playing.
I've been playing for around 2 years plus. I think it's something very special because if you look at it, it's just basically just a box, but yet this box can actually make a lot of beautiful sound if you hit at the right tone, if you hit at the right beat. Actually, it's quite easy to learn, and through one or few lessons, you can actually bring it to the community, and you can actually impact the elderly and the kids and any people that is in need that wants to learn an instrument. For a girl that plays a cajon, definitely there's a bit of awkwardness because you have to, because it's quite a rough position that you can see.
Just sit nearer to the front, okay? Back straight and just lean.